Hello everyone, today this is going to be the beginner's guide that will guide you on how to level up fast and how to upgrade your bay. We're just going to go over what's the best way for beginners, some strategies on how to quickly level up. So without further ado, let's start the video. Okay, so first of all, what you're going to do is you have to start breaking these rocks on where you spawn and try to get to about level 15. So basically you just hit your bay with into the rocks and it should stop breaking. And there you go, I just got 75 XP. So what leveling up does is it will give you points. I mainly recommend attack and stamina, since I think those are the best choices for nearly everyone, but obviously if you want to go for defense or speed, that's completely up to you. But for now I'm just gonna give 3 to stamina and 1 to attack. And now if I launch my bay, it should be more effective and I have a bit more HP here and it should be more quicker. Sometimes these golden rocks may spawn, which will give you a lot more XP than the usual ones, so I would recommend going for these first if you have the chance. And you would notice that while you're breaking these rocks you also get money. So what you can do with that money is come over here. They should be just right across the road, and this little shop here will allow you to buy more bay parts. So what these bay parts are is they have different stats, and to move around the map faster you can get these hoverboards here. So this is 2000, highly recommend purchase this first, and obviously you can always upgrade to the $1 million one. This right here is the pole upgrade machine. So what this will do is this will allow you to merge bay parts. So let's say if you have 3 tier 1s, you can get tier 2 out of this. So here around this area you have trainers. You can see here we have a level 5. You can see here we have a level 10, and we have another level 10, and we have level 20s right there. So what you can do is you can go up to them, you can challenge them to a battle, and assuming you've reached level 15, this will allow you to beat them instantly. Obviously I'm on a different base so it's easier, but you should be able to defeat them on level 15 as well. So now we're just going to go over the crate opening, how to open crates effectively. So let's say you do not want the phantom ones. You can cross these out, which the ones you don't want, and you can purchase one. And if you get the one that you crossed, you will automatically sell that. So you can see I got the dragon bottoms. Oh, I didn't cross that out, so it just went straight to my inventory. You can also use the auto rolling feature here, and once you do that, it's just gonna keep spinning until you run out of money or space. So in order to stop this, you can just walk away and it should stop. So once you've reached about level 1340, I would say, you can, once you're done with this area, basically you think you've done fairly well here, you can come over here to this part, just right across, and you can see we have level 30 cobblestones here, and you have level 25 trainers, level 30 trainers. If we go around the corner, you should have level 41s, right? And yeah, level 41s. So obviously I do not recommend the rocks at this point. If you want to do them, go ahead. So what you can do then is start challenging these ones, the level 25, 30 ones, and once you've reached a substantial level higher, you can also challenge the level 40 ones, which will obviously give you slightly more XP than the level 30 ones. So until you reach at least level 80 or 90, I would recommend staying around this zone, keep leveling up, keep cycling through the trainers, and you should be able to level up fairly quickly from here. And at this point I would also recommend starting to get more bay parts. So once you're done with these, you've reached about level 80, I would recommend coming over here. So you just go at the back over here, and then just do what I am doing, just cross the street, keep following this path, and you should be able to reach these. These are right across from here. So once you're here, start using the level 70 ones. And obviously you have level 80, you have level 95 trainers, a lot higher level than usual. You'll probably spend a good amount of time here, so maybe start using the metal first here, level up to like 100 or something if you want, and then start challenging these trainers. So obviously these will be harder than last time, but again, if you reach a substantial level like 15 or 20 levels higher, you should be able to defeat them easily, and it should be quite simple then. And once you're done with these, you should be able to reach about level 130, 150, around that area, so you can go on to the next section. The next section will be across here, so just follow me. Just follow these rocks and just come straight from the path that I'm going. Cross the river from here, right here. Should be able to come across here and then just go straight. Ignore these ones, we'll come back to this in a bit. And here, this is called skate park. This is where you have your next set of trainers. So obviously we have a level 150, 150, you have 150, 125, one should be over here, 175, 125, and the last one should be here, 150. So this should have, God, I'm stuck. So around this area, once you're getting comfortable here, I would recommend reaching at least level 225 around that time frame, so we can move on to the next section, which will be right here. So you have level 225, you have level 225, you have level 200, 220, 250s. At this point, I would recommend spending more and more money on maxing out your tiers of your bay. So once you're done with these, you've reached, let's say, level 350, level 400, or level 325. Then we go on to the next spot, which is right across here. So if you just come along here, and you see this neon sign right across from here, you see the WBBA. You go behind here and you should be able to see a set of stairs. You should have level 350 trainers, 300, and if you go across from here, you should have level 425, 350, level 300, a lot higher up levels here, which you can obviously train according to what your bay level is. Obviously, if you are struggling here, or you're constantly dying or losing, I would recommend going back to the previous spot which we just discussed. So after grinding for a bit here, you should reach level, I would say level 700, level 650. So we can move on to the next one, which is right across from here. So you just take your hoverboard and you just jump across here. You should see these glaciers. You can see them from the map, they're quite common. So you just cycle between these and you should be able to level up. You should use these to get to level, I would say 800, 850, maybe even 900. And then we can move on to the next section, which will be right across from here. So you go from here, just go straight, absolutely straight, and you should see this cemetery or graveyard. This will obviously take a lot more time, but you can use these. And once you think you've reached like level 850, 900, you can also use the other one. So if you just go across from here, you should see a construction site over here. You can enter through here if you want to as well. So at this point, you've probably figured out most of the stuff that the game has to offer. You have maxed out your bay, you're at a substantially high level. you know how to play, you've discovered strategies. I'm just gonna go over a few stuff that not many people talk about. So here you can see I have a crystal. So you can either get it from the black market, which is basically an NPC that spawns around the map and offers you stuff at a price. You can get this, and what this will do is obviously firstly make your bay legendary, and this will also really boost your stats to a really high level, which is very useful. I would 100% recommend this. And then we have auras. So you can get auras from bosses, which if you want I will make a separate video on different bosses, or you can buy them from players. So I got this at around, I think, 10 million, and that's about it. If you would like a longer video on this, on bosses, or you know, the battle towers or the PvP island, make sure to let me know and I'll try to make them. But that's it, and I hope you enjoyed. If I missed anything, I apologize. You can comment and I'll make sure to look into it.